following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Our pregame coverage of OU Braves women's basketball is brought to you exclusively by Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open 7 nights a week. The newest destination location for dining and family entertainment. It's always good, clean fun at Fusion Alley and Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. This OU Braves women's basketball broadcast is also being brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Kramer Pharmacy. OU Braves women's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves women's basketball.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wilson Fieldhouse in Ottawa, Kansas on the campus of Ottawa University as the Ottawa University women's basketball team gets ready to take on number 15 Kansas Wesleyan in their final home game of the 2019-2020 season as the Lady Braves still hanging on to some hope in the KCAC tournament. They come in 2 games back, 8-14 in conference, 8-17 in the KCAC. They'll take on first place Kansas Wesleyan, who is 23-5, 19-3 in conference, and the Coyotes can clinch a share of the KCAC championship with a victory here tonight. I'm Casey Weeder with you as we get set for action between OU and KWU. Ottawa came off a tough loss on Saturday to number 17 Sterling, 68-64 at the Gleason Center in Sterling, Kansas. Lady Braves played well, 33% from the floor, 33% from the three-point line, 85% from the free throw line. Mariah Grizzle finished the game with a double-double, scored 15 and had 13 rebounds. Jennifer Anthony came off the bench to score 13. Cameron Collins with 12. Avery Lumen and Kelsey Hendricks led OU with 3 assists apiece. In the loss, looking back to Kansas Wesleyan on January 8th, it was all Coyotes from the jump as they won that one 64-39. Ottawa looking to split the series and keep their hopes of a KCAC tournament berth alive. Ottawa will honor its 4 seniors tonight as Kelsey Hendricks, Bailey Schaefer, Avery Lumen, and Caitlin Hughes will take the floor at Wilson Fieldhouse for one final time. They'll finish up the regular season on Saturday as they will travel to McPherson College. Since the start of January, Ottawa is scoring much higher than they did early on in the season, over 70 points a game here in Wilson Fieldhouse by holding opponents to 67.4. OU's opponents have made 23 more field goals than the Braves, but Ottawa has gotten to the foul line, outscoring opponents 163-95. Leading scorer for the Braves, Maddie McAvoy with 11.6. OU's leaders in blocks is Kelsey Hendricks with .3. Liz Vaughn leads the team in rebounds at 7.3, assists 1.9, and steals 1.3. Avery Lumen, who has come back from the injury over the last 2 games and has shot lights out from deep. She is now over 40% on the season and 26 in the NAI in three-point field goal percentage. We'll take our first break on the Fusion Alley pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
We could talk about the ABCs of dining out, appetizer, beverage, and course, but that would lead to the DEFs, dine, entree, and food. So instead of going through all the other letters, the only ones you really need to remember are PTG, Primetime Grill. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is the new and exciting lunch and dinner destination in South Ottawa. Enjoy juicy burgers, specially prepared Kansas cuisine, delicious desserts, and your favorite drinks. And with 42 screens, you'll understand why game time is primetime. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, where it's always good, clean fun. And food.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. We have 5 minutes until the starting lineup is announced as Ottawa takes on number 15 Kansas Wesleyan. The Coyotes 23-5 overall, ranked In the newest polls at number 15, they were number 19 until this afternoon, and they move up 4 spots and are first place in the KCAC with a record of 19-3. Currently on a 5-game winning streak, coming off a 73-60 victory over McPherson last Saturday in Salina. In that win over the Bulldogs, Kansas Wesleyan shot 33% from the floor, struggled from behind the arc, though, just 17.6% and 76% from the foul line. Kelsey Hens, who is a double-double machine, went for 20 points and 15 rebounds. Haley Bradford scored 14, and Courtney Heinen and Amanda Hill finished with 12 points apiece. Amanda Hill, leading scorer for the Coyotes, with 15.3, as she is one of 4 Coyotes that average in double figures. Hens with 14, Heinen with 13, and Bradford with 10. Heinen leads Kansas Wesleyan in steals with 1.8. Kayla Valine leads the team in assists at 2.4. Kelsey Hens leads the team in rebounds at 11 and blocks at 2.6. The Coyotes average 5 blocks per game, as they are dominant when teams try and attack the basket. They average at 69 points per game. Ottawa up to 61%, but the Coyotes outscoring opponents by almost 10 points. They're at 9.8, and they look to clinch a share of the KCAC title with a win in Wilson Fieldhouse tonight. Not often you get the opportunity to potentially see 2 teams lock down a KCAC championship, at least a share of it, in the same building on the same night, as the number 6 Ottawa University men will take the floor against the Coyotes at 8 o'clock. We'll take another break. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our 4th visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Back here in Wilson Fieldhouse, as we will look to wrap up the pregame show. Tonight is the 84th meeting between Ottawa and K-Dub. Ottawa leads the series 43-4 to the Coyotes, though, on a 6-game winning streak against the Braves. Coyotes won the first meeting this season 64-39 in Salina on January 8th. First meeting between these two clubs was in 1907. Going back to that loss on January 8th, Ottawa just struggled to get going early on. Coyotes got out to an early lead as Ottawa struggled at just 26% from the floor, 23% from the three-point line, and 60% from the free throw line. Jennifer Anthony led the way in scoring with 12 off the bench for the Braves, shooting 4 of 7 from 3. Kelsey Hendricks led the way for the Braves with 7 rebounds. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the pregame show. When we come back, it's starting lineup and opening tip between the Ottawa University women and number 15 Kansas Wesleyan. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Beanie's Body Shop, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Brandon Iron, Midwest Auto Center, Franklin County Attorney Brandon Jones. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com. Napa Auto Parts annual farm filter sale is coming soon to Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
From Wilson Fieldhouse in Ottawa, Kansas, good evening and welcome to Ottawa University women's basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the number 15 Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes, as Ottawa looking to finish off their home schedule with a win on senior night. Ottawa with a record of 8-17, 8-14 in the KCAC. The Coyotes come in 19-3 in conference, 23-5 overall, with a one-game lead in the KCAC standings, with a chance to clinch a share of the KCAC title. As we look at the starting lineups for the number 15 Coyotes, at forward, number 1, Kelsey Hens, a 6'1 sophomore from Whitewater, Kansas, a transfer from Neosho Community College. At guard, number 3, Haley Bradford, a 5'7 senior from Schertz, Texas. At guard, number 22, Kayla Valine, a 5'7 senior from Aurora, Colorado. At forward, number 34, Amanda Hill, a 6' junior from Rossville, Kansas. And at guard, number 35, Courtney Heinen, a 5'8 senior from Axtell, Kansas. They are coached by Ryan Showman, assistant coaches Carolyn Jenkins, Kayla Kavinsky, and Brittany Lewis. For the Ottawa University Braves, at forward, number 4, Mariah Grizzle, a 6' sophomore from DeSoto. At guard, number 10, Avery Lumen, a 5'6 senior from Atchison, Kansas. At guard, number 11, Kelsey Hendricks, a 5'9 senior from Emporia. At guard, number 12, Bailey Schaefer, a 5'5 senior from Pomona. And at guard, number 20, Caitlin Hughes, a 5'4 senior from Miriam. They are coached by Bruce Tate in his 13th season. Assistant coaches Brandon Bedell, Hayden Butler, Joey Franzita, and Morgan Grammer. This is the 84th meeting between Ottawa and KW. Ottawa leads the all-time series 43-40, but the Coyotes on a 6-game winning streak, and they won the first meeting this year 64-39. They started out on an 16-9 run, extended it out to a 16-point lead at halftime, and then outscored Ottawa in the second half 30-18 to take that 64-39 win. Jennifer Anthony finished with 12. Courtney Heinen led the way for the Coyotes with 19. She also had 10 rebounds. Our officials tonight, John Irving, George Hill, and Curtis Harris. Coyotes purple jerseys, purple shorts, white claw marks on the shorts. They're Nike with Yotes down the side on the right side. KWU across the chest in gold, numbers in white, outline in gold. For Ottawa, white jerseys, white shorts, Braves written in black across the chest, black across the shoulders, and gold across the neckline. As Grizzle will jump it up against Kelsey Hens. So Hens, the 6'1 sophomore, against the 6' sophomore Mariah Grizzle. These two will see a lot of each other over the next 2 seasons. Mariah Grizzle in the circle as we get set, and Hens will win the tip. Large contingent of Coyote fans in the house tonight as they know what's at stake, as a KCAC title is there, as they would have to have a loss from Sterling against York tonight to win it outright. If not, they can win it outright on Saturday. Inside, Haley Bradford, her jumper from 4 feet hits the backboard, front rim, rebound by Ottawa. And going the other way with it is Kelsey Hendricks. Hendricks left side, Lumen, back up top to Hendricks as K-Dub comes out in a zone, a little 1-3-1 look. Pass in the corner to Lumen. Ottawa using some good ball movement, just haven't gotten a good open look yet. Hendricks with 12 on the shot clock, finds Lumen. Lumen with the 15-footer. It rattles in for the senior from Atchison. And Ottawa takes an early 2-0 lead. Talked about it pregame. Avery Lumen now up to 40% from deep. That puts her 26th in the nation from three after coming back from that stomach injury that she had about 3 weeks ago. Inside they find Hens. Her layup's no good, but she's fouled and hit on the arm as they went with a little two-man post game. Hens at the elbow went down low, found Heinen, and right back to Hens, and she's hit on the arm. 2 free throws upcoming for her. Hens second on the team in scoring at 14, but leads the team in rebounds. 75% foul shooter for the sophomore. Fantastic find for the Coyotes as she transferred from Neosho Community College. First one's no good as it hits the front rim. Second on the way for Hens, also comes up short. Rebound by Lumen for the Braves. And they're showing a little bit of a trap off the missed free throw. Ottawa has numbers if they go. They'll find Schaefer left wing, back to Lumen. Up top, Hendricks. Hendricks attacking into the right short corner, kicks it back up top to Schaefer. Right side to Hughes. They're looking to post up down low. Dangerous pass is stolen away. They were looking for Schaefer, who was cutting in the lane. First turnover on Ottawa. Coyotes go the other way with it. They hand it off to Bradford at the volleyball line. From straight away into the hands of Hill. And that pass is stolen away by Grizzle. She looks to take it the other way, and she'll turn it over. Ball's still loose, and I think it's going to be a jump ball as Lumen able to get on the floor as she's tied up with Kayla Valine. 8:25 remaining first quarter. 2-0 Braves lead the Coyotes. Coyotes 0 of 1 from the field. Ottawa 1 of 1. Braves going with 4 seniors on the floor tonight, and then the sophomore Grizzle at the post. Lumen to the right elbow, up top to Schaefer. Right side, Lumen takes another open three. Bucket for Avery Lumen as she started 2 of 2 from the field, and Ottawa goes up by 5 early on, 5-0. And the Braves with some slim hope tonight of getting into the KCAC tournament. Pass inside, great ball movement by the Coyotes as the lob pass inside finds Amanda Hill. That pass came from Kelsey Hens, and the Coyotes get on the board. Ottawa 5, K-Dub 2. Coyotes stay in the zone. Now back to a 2-3. Inside they'll go to Grizzle, working on Hens. She goes baseline to reverse, layup too strong, and she was able to clear some space. And the rebound for the Coyotes going the other way was Bradford. Bradford right wing. Ottawa's going to man-to-man. They run a lot of zone over the last 3 weeks. Baseline of some miscommunication. Shots blocked, though, by Grizzle. Ball's loose, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Amanda Hill. Sub coming in for Ottawa. We'll see number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10 sophomore from Kansas City, Kansas. Schaefer will check out. Vaughn will inbound it as the Coyotes again will show some pressure. A 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap. Vaughn will cross the timeline, swings it to the other side of the floor. Into the hands of Hughes, back up top to Hendricks with 7:10 remaining in the first quarter. 5-2 the lead for the Braves. Short corner Grizzle to the free throw line into the hands of Liz Vaughn. Vaughn shot blocked right back into her face. She'll attack, go inside left hand too strong. Ball still loose. Vaughn fights for it, and is last touch by Ottawa. Slow start for both teams. The Coyotes 1 of 3 from the field. Ottawa 2 of 4. Braves lead at 5-2. 6:54 left first quarter. On senior night here in Ottawa, Bradford pick and roll, gets to the elbow. Ottawa will switch. They'll throw it down low, and a turnover as it goes through the hands of Hill and out of bounds. Second turnover on the Coyotes. Hill just needed to roll a little bit more, and she would have had another uncontested layup as Bradford tried to zip it in there instead of float it. Cross-court pass, Hendricks, wide open 3 on the wing. It's off the front rim. Coyotes with the board, going the other way, 2-on-1. Pass inside, finds Bradford, right-hand layup, misses everything. Ball's loose, picked up by Vaughn for Ottawa. And a reach-in foul will be called on Haley Bradford. Maybe a little bit of frustration after missing the point-blank layup. Sub for Ottawa, Maddie McAvoy, the 5'4 junior from Shawnee Mission, will check in. Checking out is Kaylin Hughes. (5-2) Braves, 6:22 left first quarter. Vaughn inside finds Grizzle. Grizzle working on Hens, no whistle. A little bit of contact that time, but Hens will be credited for the block, and the Coyotes go the other way. Ottawa drops back into the 2-3 zone. Pass right side, Hens picks up her dribble. Into the hands of Heinen. Heinen thinks about the three, goes down low, and a reach-in foul called on Ottawa. As the interior pass went to Hens, and Vaughn called for the push. Second team foul on the Braves. First personal on Liz Vaughn. 5:57 left, first quarter. Coyotes to inbound left of their basket. Heinen will inbound it right side to Bradford. Goes through her arms. She'll track it down. Finds Heinen. Goes baseline. Heinen passing the corner. Makes it the hill. Cross court. Bradford wide open three off the front rim. Ball's loose. Put back. No good either. And an over the back will be called on Hens. Second team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. First personal on Kelsey Hens. Ottawa still leads it 5-2. 5:45 left, first half. Hendricks right wing. Cross-court pass finds Lumen in the short corner to Vaughn. She'll face up, puts the ball on the floor, looking right side, finds Lumen. Up top to Hendricks. In the short corner to Grizzle. Up top to McAvoy. McAvoy attacking, gets by one defender, floats, and a whistle and a foul before the shot. Reach-in foul called on Heinen. Her first personal, third team foul. Subs coming for the Coyotes. Number 0, Jamie Sloan, the 5'6" senior from Bennington, will check in along with number 41, Lauren Flowers, 6'2" sophomore from Overland Park. Inbounds finds Grizzle in the short corner. And we'll get the other sub to you as well. That is Gabby Mariba, the 5'8" freshman from Allen, Texas. McAvoy inside Grizzle. Grizzle going to the bucket, off the glass, forced through the contact. And Ottawa takes their biggest lead of the first quarter, up by 5, 7-2. 5:06 remaining first quarter. Coyotes 1 of 6 from the floor. Ottawa 3 of 8. Pass left side to Sloan. Gets the screen, goes back up top into the hands of Hill. Down low to Flowers, and whistling a contact, and a foul will be called on Ottawa. On the left block. Goes on Grizzle, her first personal, third team foul. To the line for the Coyotes is Lauren Flowers, the sophomore from Overland Park. Flowers, 5th on the team in scoring, 4 points, 3 rebounds, shoots 58% from the free throw line. Her first one is good. Lumen checks out. Caitlin Hughes will come in for her. 4:53 remaining first quarter. Second free throw is going to go. Ottawa 7, Coyotes 4. And back to the trap go the Coyotes. Ottawa does cross the timeline, ends up in the hands of Hughes in the right corner. Now they'll reset, work back towards midcourt with Kelsey Hendricks. Hendricks little crossover dribble, works at the volleyball line, left wing pass all the way in the corner to McAvoy. Great lob down low, goes through the hands of Grizzle. And they're going to see his last touch by the Coyotes. Remain with the Braves with 11 on the shot clock. Jennifer Anthony will come in for Ottawa, the 5'5" junior from Pea Ridge, Arkansas. Led the way for the Braves in the first matchup this season, and she scored 12 off the bench. Inbound finds Hughes in the right corner off the screen. McAvoy, deep three on the way, long, and a rebound for Kansas Wesleyan actually hit the shot clock. So it'll go to the Coyotes. Ottawa 1 of 3 from 3, 3 of 9 overall. Kansas Wesleyan 1 of 6 and 0 of 1 from deep. Braves lead at 7-4. 4:23 left, first quarter. Trying to work a little pick and roll there with Kayla Valine down low, and another turnover. She was looking for Amanda Hill. Kelsey Hens returns to the Coyotes into the game for the Braves. Number 2, Brianna Knight, the 5'7" freshman from Irving, Texas. As Grizzle will get a breather. Anthony will take over at the point. Hughes goes out on the wing. Anthony pick and roll with Knight, goes back up top to Vaughn, loses her footing, still going to the basket, up and under's no good. Fights for her own rebound, she'll get it back, and a reach-in foul called on the Coyotes on the right block. Goes on Flowers, her first personal, 14 foul on Kansas Wesleyan. Head coach Ryan Showman not happy right now, as Ottawa getting to some loose balls early on. Inbound finds Hughes right corner, crossover dribble, goes baseline, attacks, floats one up, might have been partially blocked. Rebound by the Coyotes. Going the other way is Mariba. Left side pass into the hands of Kayla Valine. Right side hands left open. They're going to lob it down low, and Flowers tries to score off the glass from point-blank range. It's no good. Rebound for Ottawa. That's the third one the Coyotes have missed early on from inside 3 feet. McAvoy all the way in the lane, picks up her dribble. In trouble there, going to kick it right side. Hughes. Close to a 3-second violation. Vaughn in the corner. McAvoy steps into a three. It's off the front rim. Rebound by Kansas Wesleyan. Ottawa 3 of 11. Coyotes 1 of 7 from the floor. Pass right side, stolen away by McAvoy, and she'll go the other way all alone. Her right-hand layup's good. And Ottawa back up by 5. Flowers wasn't expecting the pass from Sloan. And a turnover on Kansas Wesleyan, and Ottawa back up 9-4. Lob down low to Flowers. She's inside, layup for her, good. As they have a major height advantage down low, as Flowers at 6'2", able to go over the top of Knight at 5'7". Braves lead at 9-6, 2:43 left first quarter. Vaughn left side to McAvoy. Coyotes stay in the zone. Anthony goes baseline, steps back, a little hesitation, goes baseline, kicks it in the corner to Hughes. Hughes back to the corner with Anthony. Anthony steps through with the jump stop, loses the handle, and a steal for Kansas Wesleyan. Valine left side to Mariba, goes baseline through the contact, too strong, and another foul called on the Coyotes, and that's on Kelsey Hintz, her second. Subs coming for Kansas Wesleyan. Number 5, Kayla Hill, the freshman from Rossville, checks in. Starters, Bradford, Heinen, and Hill all back in. And that is the 5th team foul on the Coyotes. Ottawa into the bonus, sending Liz Vaughn to the line for 2. Braves have not been to the foul line in this first quarter. Vaughn will shoot 2. Liz 0 of 3 from the floor. Her first free throw, no good. Vaughn on the season, a 63% foul shooter, 9 points, 7 rebounds for the freshman from Sumner Academy. Looking to hit the back end, and she does. Ottawa goes up 10-6. Cameron Collins will come in for Vaughn, the 5'8" sophomore from McPherson, Kansas. Transferred from Cloud County Community College. 2:15 left first quarter. Ottawa leading Kansas Wesleyan 10-6. Hill, left side to Sloan. Up top into the hands of Hill. Lob down low. Back to make that from Kayla Hill down to Amanda Hill. And just like that, she'll bank it off the glass, and it's 10-8 Braves. Coyotes know exactly where they want to go down low, looking for a little inside-out work. They haven't had to go back outside as they've thrown the lob. There hasn't been any backside help, and looked like McAvoy might have traveled. Three-pointer on the way, no good from Anthony. And a rebound for Kansas Wesleyan. Neither team has given up a whole lot of offensive rebounds so far. Ottawa with 2, Kansas Wesleyan with 1. Ball's loose on the floor on the other end. Picked up by Hill. Her floater in the lane's going to drop as it hit back rim. It fell straight down, and Kansas Wesleyan has tied it up at 10 with 1:28 left first quarter. They are on a 4-0 run, and Amanda Hill now with 6. Coyotes, we didn't see a whole lot of zone in that first matchup, and it looks like Ottawa was a little surprised by that too, and they're going to call a jump ball, which will give Kansas Wesleyan possession and a chance to get their first lead of the game. Lumen and Hendricks return for Anthony and McAvoy. On the floor for Ottawa, Hughes, Hendricks, Collins, Grizzle, and Lumen. Bradford will hold it between the circles, swings it left side, out to Sloan. Sloan, right side, Bradford. Bradford attacking, gets in the lane by 2 defenders, floats and scores from 3. The Coyotes with their first lead, 12-10. They are on a 6-0 run. 49 seconds left first quarter. Kansas Wesleyan 12, Ottawa 10. Hughes left wing, down low, finds the hands of Grizzle. Back up top of the steal. Going the other way is Sloan, all the way to the bucket. Right-hand layup's good. Make it an 8-0 run. And a 4-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan with 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Hendricks will walk it across, about a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Hendricks works to the right wing, lob inside again to Grizzle. Grizzle backing in, goes baseline, picks up a dribble in trouble, kicks it in the corner to Hughes. Hughes down low, passes tipped, stolen away by Jamie Sloan, who has been able to bring some energy for the Coyotes off the bench. had a couple assists and some steals. 5 seconds left. Amanda Hill make it out to Heinen for a three, draws rim, and that is going to do it for the first quarter. As Ottawa will trail at the end of one, 14-10 to number 15, Kansas Wesleyan. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Coyotes lead at 14-10 over Ottawa at the end of one. Number 15 Coyotes finished the quarter on an 8-0 run. Amanda Hill led the way with 6 for Kansas Wesleyan. We'll see who Ottawa starts in the second quarter. It's going to be Grizzle, Vaughn, Collins, Lumen, and Hendricks for the Braves. Starting 5 minus Kelsey Hens, as staying into the game for the Coyotes is Kayla Hill. Ottawa with the basketball starts the second quarter, and they're going to say Hendricks touched it as that skip pass went off the hands of Hill and caught the hands of Hendricks out of bounds for a turnover. 6 turnover on the Braves. 9:50 left in the second quarter. Coyotes up 14-10 and have all the momentum. Hill looking left side to Bradford on the handoff. Back up top to Hill. Hill right-hand dribble. Swings it to Valine. Lob inside Hill. Her jumper looks to go off the glass, and then a reach-in foul will be called on Kayla Hill. She went over the back that time of Mariah Grizzle. First team foul on the Coyotes in the second quarter. First personal on Kayla Hill. Kelsey Hens, who had a double-double on Saturday, is on the bench for Kansas Wesleyan with 2 fouls. And Ottawa's got to find a way to break through this zone for the Coyotes. Pass down low to Grizzle. Grizzle backs in, spins right side off the glass, scores off of her right shoulder. She was able to go over the top of Hill, trying not to pick up her second personal. First bucket for the Braves in a very long time, as they were held scoreless for the final 2 minutes of that first quarter. And they have drawn within 2 at 14-12. Bradford 3 buried. First one for the Coyotes tonight. They were 0 of 2. They are now 1 of 3, and they go up by 5, their largest lead of the half. Collins left side, dangerous pass. Vaughn will pick it up, lose the handle, gets it back, drives. Has to go left side, Lumen. She's left open, passing the short corner to Grizzle. Grizzle, left side, Lumen, back to Grizzle. Open 3 for Mariah on the way short. Rebound by the Coyotes. And Ottawa hasn't found the shooting touch. They're 5 of 16. Picks up, ball's loose, on the floor. Grizzle takes it away, able to save it in the hands of Hendricks. And Ottawa can push the other way with Hendricks pass right side, Lumen. Back up top to Hendricks. It goes overhead for a turnover. 7th turnover on Ottawa. McAvoy will check in for Cameron Collins. Ottawa with only 2 points over the last 4 minutes, and they trail by 5, 17-12 with 8 minutes left in the half. At the elbow, Amanda Hill. They've done such a good job working the post game. Going a little high-low. Bradford 3 again, nothing but net for Haley Bradford, and she's got 6 and has hit the last 2 threes for the Coyotes, and they go up by 8. 20-12. They are now on a 12-2 run. Shot inside from Vaughn. Acted like she got some contact, but a turnover on the Coyotes going the other way. Here's McAvoy's layup inside as she gets by Bradford. It's good. Ottawa within 6 at 20-14, 7:20 to play in the half. Bradford will walk it across the timeline, works left side out to Valine. In the corner to Heinen, down low to Hill. Hill, turnaround, well short, put back though, no good, gets her own, rebound shot blocked. Bradford comes away with it. Her jumper from 7, in and out, and a rebound by Grizzle as Ottawa able to avoid the second chance points from the Coyotes. Hendricks right side to Lumen. They'll leave it with Vaughn. Pass down low to Lumen, left side to McAvoy. McAvoy in the lane to the basket. Contact fouled, and 2 free throws upcoming for Maddie McAvoy. Maddie, the leading scorer for Ottawa, averages 11 points per game. Go along with 2 rebounds. She'll shoot 80% from the free throw line. Second team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. First personal on Hill. Checking in for the Coyotes is Lauren Flowers. First free throw for McAvoy, good. McAvoy now with 5. With her and Lumen tied with 5, but McAvoy makes the second, and she will take over leading scorer for Ottawa with 6, and the Braves are within 4. At 20-16, they go on a 4-0 run. Into the game for Ottawa, Alyssa Guzman, 5'4" freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Along with Brianna Knight checking back in. Going baseline, Heinen. Her up and under layup comes up short. Rebound by Lumen. As Vaughn able to keep her feet planted and force the Coyotes to change direction on the shot, but Ottawa comes down and turns it over on the first pass from Vaughn. That has been the story for the Braves as they turn it over for the 8th time. Heinen right wing in the right corner to Flowers. Back up top to Heinen. Pass left corner to Kayla Valine. Coming off the screen. Kicks it up top to Hill. Hill with the jumper from the elbow. Gets the shooter's balance. This front rim, back rim, and fall. Coyotes starting to warm up. They're now up to 38% from the field. And they have a 6-point lead, 22-16. McAvoy from 15 feet leaves it with Guzman. Kicks it left side to Knight. Knight up top to Vaughn. Vaughn to the basket, steps through, layup comes up short, gets her own rebound, putback's no good either. And Vaughn just with a lid on the bucket has started 0 of 6 from the floor. As Ottawa trails 22-16, 5:29 left first half. Heinen to the free throw line. Up top to Hill. 3-pointer from Kayla Valine on the wing, in and out. Rebound by McAvoy. Ottawa looks to push the other way. McAvoy's pass going to be tipped and stolen away. Left her feet too early, had to get rid of it, and a 2-on-1 for the Coyotes. Valine with the jumper from 7, draws rim. Ball's tipped around into the hands of Guzman for Ottawa, and Bradford is going to be called for the reach-in foul. Give credit to Guzman on that 2-on-1, made it a tough decision for Valine whether to pass it or take the 7-footer, and she settled for the 7-footer. And Ottawa able to avoid the points off of turnovers. Returning for the Coyotes is Gabby Mariba. Into the game for the first time tonight will be Emily Rank, the 5'10" junior from Kansas City, Missouri, and a timeout will be called by Ottawa. A 30-second timeout as they trail Kansas Wesleyan 22-16. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
Ottawa from the floor, 6 of 20. The Coyotes 9 of 24, and Kansas Wesleyan leads it 22-16. They'll throw it inside in a quick turnover on Ottawa. Guzman was looking for Hughes. The Coyotes went for the double team, and it forces the turnover. Ottawa into double digits now. They're 10th. Heinen left wing at the free throw line finds the hands of Heinen and a whistle. And a foul called on Ottawa for the reach-in as it goes on Anthony, her first personal. First team foul. Inbounding for the Coyotes to the right of the basket is Kayla Valine. Valine inside and a major mismatch, but unable to take advantage is Heinen as she was able to shoot over Anthony. And a trap right there in the middle of the floor, almost forcing another turnover. But Hughes comes away with it for Ottawa. Anthony open three on the wing, you bet. Ottawa within three at 22-19, 4:28 remaining in the first half. Ottawa hitting their second three of the game as they're 2 of 7. And Knight's going to be called for going through the back of Flowers. Second team foul on the Braves, first personal on Knight. Subs for the Coyotes. Jamie Sloan will check in. I'll be interested to see at halftime what Sloan's plus-minus was while she was in the game. As after Hens went down, or went to the bench with those 2 fouls, Sloan came in and kind of brought some continuity to this team, and they went on that run, which led with the 8-0 run to finish the first quarter. Coyotes trying to save it from going out of bounds right into the hands of Hughes as it's stolen away. Going the other way was it in another steal, but Guzman takes it away from Sloan. Lumen open three in the corner. It's good. Avery Lumen has 8. She's 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from deep, and Ottawa is tied with number 15 Kansas Wesleyan one more time. Layup inside, blocked by Hughes. Ottawa goes the other way with it, 2-on-1. Anthony, little layup inside, comes up short with a little hesitation. Got the defender to move, but the layup too strong, and a rebound for Kansas Wesleyan. Like the idea from Anthony, just a little strong with the right hand. Mariba, pick and roll. Pass right side to Heinen. Heinen spinning on Anthony, picks up her dribble, might have traveled, goes with the runner, bank shot's no good, and a reach in and over the back will be called on Flowers. Foul on the Coyotes, their 4th personal, 14th foul, excuse me. Second personal on Flowers. Grizzle and Hendricks return for Ottawa. Knight and Vaughn will sit. Coyotes down to 33% shooting. Ottawa at 34%, a chance to take their first lead since late in the first quarter. Coyotes have led by as many as 8 in this quarter. As it was 20-12 since that point, though. And a steal on the other end before I can even get it out. 2-on-1 with Sloan. Her left-hand layup's good. As Valine finds her, and Ottawa has been their own worst enemy as they've got 11 turnovers. And back to a 2-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. 2:56 left in the half. Coyotes have really stayed strong with the zone, and the post players on the wings are really coming out high, forcing Ottawa to try and work it inside. Lumen up top, Anthony. Crossover dribble, step back three from Anthony, in and out. Ball's loose, and we're going to have another jump ball. It'll go to the Coyotes. McAvoy will come in for Lumen. Vaughn will check in for Anthony. 2:35 left first half. Kansas Wesleyan 24, Ottawa 22. Coyotes have shown how deep they are. Player only one starter on the floor right now, make it 2, excuse me, as they have Valine and Hill in the game. Amanda Hill's jumper rattles in and out. Rebound by Vaughn for Ottawa. Vaughn going the other way with it. Still keeps her dribble off of the right wing. Up top she finds Hendricks. Back to Vaughn. Looks to attack. Double team there. Picks it up. Finds McAvoy. McAvoy driving on Mariba. Picks up her dribble. Has to go right corner to Vaughn. Almost falls out of bounds. Does find Grizzle. Double team to her. Ball's loose. Still on the floor. Vaughn will pick it up. And they're going to say over and back, as it looked like that ball was actually tipped by Mariba. What a turnover on Ottawa. They're 12. .202 left first half. Kansas Wesleyan leads Ottawa 24-22. Left side pass into the hands of Sloan. Left corner finds Valine, back to Sloan on the left wing. Cross court pass to Mariba. Crossover dribble to the free throw line. Three-pointer on the way. Bucket for the Coyotes and Amanda Hill. Wide open three, and she buries it. The Coyotes have hit 3 threes in the second quarter. They're now 3 of 6 from deep, and they lead by 5 again. 1:30 left in the half. McAvoy left corner. Down low they'll go, and a reach-in foul will be called on Kansas Wesleyan. As that'll go on Rank, the junior from Kansas City, Missouri. 15 foul on Kansas Wesleyan sends Grizzle to the line for 2. Grizzle with 4 points and 3 rebounds in the first half. First one's good for her. Grizzle a 70% foul shooter. A low-scoring game really plays into both teams' hands. Coyotes average 69 points per game, Ottawa at 61. Braves only give up 64 points a game. Coyotes give up just under 60. And both free throws good for Grizzle, and Ottawa within 3 at 27-24. Mariba, pick and roll with Amanda Hill. Hill driving baseline, picks up a dribble, goes back up top to Mariba. Mariba, left side, Sloan, wide open 3 on the wing. It's long, rebound by Grizzle. Pass left side to Hendricks, almost stolen by Sloan, but it turns into a break for Ottawa. Picking up her dribble, shot inside, is going to be blocked out of bounds by Amanda Hill, as McAvoy had nowhere to go with it. It'll stay with Ottawa. Heinen will come back in for the Coyotes. Sitting is Mariba. Hendricks inbound left of the basket for the Braves. Hendricks still trying to find somewhere to go. That pass is tipped and stolen away. Valine got her hands on it, and Sloan able to pick up the loose ball. Sloan crossover dribble, works the left side of the floor, backdoor cut, finds Heinen, pass down low. Shot's going to be blocked out of bounds by Ottawa, as Rank looked like she was going to get an easy lay-in. They'll stay with the Coyotes, 19 on the shot clock, 51 on the game clock. Valine will inbound it. In the corner to Heinen. Spins, drives baseline on Hughes, still driving, throws up a wild shot, ball's loose. Grizzle picks it up where she finds Vaughn. Vaughn going the other way. Little hesitation, gets to the short corner, loses the handle, it's stolen away. Ball still loose, but Vaughn takes it away herself. Vaughn inside has it stripped, ball's loose. And they're going to call a jump ball, which will give Ottawa possession. Ottawa has had 13 turnovers tonight to just 7 for the Coyotes. Sub for the Braves will be Avery Lumen. Checking in for Liz Vaughn. Inbound from Hendricks to the right of the basket. Pass again is tipped and stolen away by Valine. And Ottawa has doubled up the Coyotes on turnovers. 14th of the night. About a 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. Holding it near midcourt is Sloan. Sloan with the right-hand dribble. Works to the right wing, guarded by Hendricks. The screen coming by Valine. Sloan inside, all the way to the basket. Throws one with the left hand. Shot's no good. Ottawa's going to get a final chance. 3 seconds left. The runner by McAvoy misses the first time. Put back, not going to go. And that does it for the first half, as Ottawa will trail 27-24 at the end of one half. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Save up to 50% on all Napa Gold filters during the annual Farm Filter Sale, February 10th through February 22nd.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name, and it means supporting Ottawa University. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional per Kansas state law to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Welcome back. Ottawa trails at the half, 27-24 to number 15, Kansas Wesleyan. Ottawa got out to an early 5-point lead in the first quarter, but the Coyotes in the first on an 8-0 run to take a 14-10 lead into the first quarter. Ottawa would use their first timeout at the 5:06 mark of the second, trailing 22-16 at that point. OU 6 of 20 from the field, and the Coyotes 9 of 24. The Coyotes would lead by as many as 9 in the second, and Ottawa, though, draw within as little as 2. They trail by 3 at the break, 27-24 to the Coyotes, as leading the way for Kansas Wesleyan was Amanda Hill with 11. Avery Lumen goes for 8 for the Braves. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
It's time for some straight talk. It's tax refund time, and the big wireless companies play a game where they lure you in with a phone deal that locks you into a pricey contract. Don't play. With Straight Talk Wireless, get a Samsung Galaxy A10e for just $99, all on America's best networks for up to half the cost. No contract. Make that tax time money win all year long. Straight Talk Wireless only at Walmart.
Savings may vary. See straighttalk.com.
If you have kids or pets, sooner or later you'll need new carpet. And right now, the Home Depot has you covered. With an unbeatable selection of carpet that walks the walk, in-store, or even easier, online. Durable and low maintenance, pet-proof, life-proof, and right now, installed for free. It's a good time to be a doer, thanks to free carpet installation at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. $599 minimum purchase of $1 or more per square foot. Valid through May 6, U.S. only.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
First, the beef. One hot and deliciously juicy hunk of quality beef. Then the melty cheese making a run for it like it's sliding into home plate in slow, delicious motion. Don't forget the box. Sweet, beautiful box. Do not eat the box. What does it all add up to? The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. Made with 100% fresh beef. Only at McDonald's. It's perfect. Made perfecter.
Fresh beef available at participating U.S. McDonald's. Excludes Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Welcome back. Ottawa trails at the break, 27-24 to number 15, Kansas Wesleyan in our women's contest. As the Braves able to battle back from an 8-point deficit in that second quarter to get within 2, and then they trail by 3, 27-24 as we finish that first half. As Ottawa defensively did a good job forcing Kansas Wesleyan to just 32% from the floor, 3 of 7 from 3, and 2 of 4 from the foul line. Amanda Hill led the way for the Coyotes, 11 points and 2 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the floor, 1 of 1 from 3. She had 2 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals. Haley Bradford behind her with 8, Jamie Sloan with 4, and Lauren Flowers with 4 points and 2 boards. Coyotes 7 assists, 7 turnovers, 4 blocks, and 11 steals in the first half. 18 rebounds, 4 of those were offensive. For Ottawa, Avery Lumen, 8 points in that first half, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. To go along with 2 rebounds, Mariah Grizzle, 6 points and 6 boards. Maddie McAvoy, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Liz Vaughn, 1 point, 7 boards, and 1 steal in 12 minutes. And Jennifer Anthony hit a 3 as she was 1 of 4 from the 3, 1 of 4 from the field, and 1 of 3 from deep. Ottawa just 29% from the field, 30% from deep as they were 3 of 10 and 5 of 6 from the foul line. 14 turnovers for the Braves to just 3 assists 4 blocks, 5 steals in the first half. They did out-rebound the Coyotes by 7, 25-18, and had 5 offensive rebounds. Ottawa leading in fast break points 7-4 and bench points 10-8. Coyotes leading off turnovers 14-10 and in the paint 16-8. Neither team has a second chance point so far. Coyotes outscored Ottawa 14-10 in the first, but the Braves come back and outscore Kansas Wesleyan 14-13 in the second. Ottawa's last field goal was at the 4:08 mark of the second quarter, and somehow they find themselves down just 3 points. Largest lead for the Coyotes was by 8. Largest for the Braves was by 5 at the 8:13 mark of the first quarter. Score was tied twice, and there was one lead change in our first half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com. Check out Napa Auto Parts first quarter real deals at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
If you have kids or pets, sooner or later you'll need new carpet. And right now, the Home Depot has you covered. With an unbeatable selection of carpet that walks the walk, in-store, or even easier, online. Durable and low maintenance, pet-proof, life-proof, and right now, installed for free. It's a good time to be a doer, thanks to free carpet installation at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. $599 minimum purchase of $1 or more per square foot. Valid through May 6, U.S. only.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
We could talk about the ABCs of dining out: appetizer, beverage, and course. But that would lead to the DEFs: dine, entree, and food. So instead of going through all the other letters, the only ones you really need to remember are PTG, Primetime Grill. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is the new and exciting lunch and dinner destination in South Ottawa. Enjoy juicy burgers, specially prepared Kansas cuisine, delicious desserts, and your favorite drinks. And with 42 screens, you'll understand why game time is prime time. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, where it's always good, clean fun. And food. It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Join the KOFO Travel Club for the next trip to the new theater and restaurant to see the original Church Basement Ladies, starring Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. Enjoy this musical comedy with star-studded characters Wednesday, March 25th. Deadline to sign up is Tuesday, February 25th. You'll depart from the parking lot south of the Bottle House at 10 o'clock. And mark your calendar for Tuesday, February 25th for the next meeting of the KOFO Travel Club, taking place at the First United Methodist Church. Meeting starts at 6 o'clock. Learn about and sign up for upcoming trips to Branson in April, a day trip to Jamesport, Missouri in May. See the $1 Million Quartet at the new theater and restaurant in June. Plus, learn about an upcoming trip to the Mackinac Islands. The meeting is free and refreshments provided. Come join the adventures and come enjoy the fun. The KOFO Travel Club from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
It's difficult to admit, but as long, cold, and nasty as this winter has been, you're not the only one actually looking forward to those spring projects around the house. KOFO and Home Base want to help you get started with the 2020 Home and Garden Expo, March 7th and 8th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or you need to hire a pro, you'll find all the help you need at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, inside the climate-controlled confines of the ORC Goppert Building at 15th and Ash. Need new windows or doors? Ideas for gardening or planting new shrubs for more curb appeal? Maybe it's time to add that deck or renovate the kitchen. To this century, we'll have vendors on hand that can help with it all. Demonstrations, food, crafts and decor, even health and wellness for you to enjoy spring and all it brings. Admission to the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo is free. And when you register upon arrival, you'll be entered to win $500 in KOFO cash to spend with any of the vendors at the show. Bring the family and enjoy the tradition of the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo at the ORC Goppert Building, March 7th and 8th. We'll see you there.
Back here in Wilson Fieldhouse, Ottawa trails at the half 27-24 to number 15, Kansas Wesleyan. We'll look at scores from around the KCAC. Southwestern trails St. Mary in Winfield, 41-28 at halftime. Avila on top of McPherson, 41-34. That one at half as well. Bethany leads Tabor at half, 23-22. Oklahoma Wesleyan trailing Bethel 38-32 at the break, and Sterling leading York 37-22 with 2:14 remaining in the first half. Ottawa paying attention to the Oklahoma Wesleyan-Bethel game. Ottawa would need Bethel to lose both games this week. They currently lead Oklahoma Wesleyan by 6, 38-32, and Ottawa would have to win both matchups to have a chance to get into the KCAC tournament. We'll keep our eyes on that one here in the second half as we'll take our final break before the start of your second half. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa University. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Napa Auto Parts annual farm filter sale is coming soon to Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our fourth visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse as we get set for second half action between Ottawa and number 15, Kansas Wesleyan. Coyotes 1 half away from clinching a share of the KCAC title as they are 19-3 in conference and Sterling at 18-4. The Warriors currently leading by 15 over York, who doesn't have a win in KCAC play this year. So Coyotes can lock it up. They can win it outright if Sterling were to falter tonight. But it looks like this one's going to go to Saturday. Remind you, we'll have the men's contest to follow this one. It is scheduled for 8 o'clock tip, but with this game taking a little longer in that first half, the senior night events taking place between games, it's going to be important for, it looks like that men's game will start more like 8:15 to 8:20, but we'll keep you updated as Coyotes will have the basketball to start the second half. Starters back on the floor for both teams. For the Coyotes, Hins, Bradford, Valine, Hill, and Heinen. For Ottawa, Grizzle, Lumen, Hendricks, Schaefer, and Hughes. Pass right side, finds Hill. They'll leave it with Valine. They'll go pick and roll right through the hands of Hill, and they're going to say Ottawa touched it. It looked like no one touched it, just the straight pass there from Valine that was intended for Hill, and the Coyotes catch a break. Amanda Hill, left corner. Leaves it on the wing to Heinen, sets the screen. Heinen, Ottawa switches. Heinen kicks it right corner, Valine right side. Bradford, who had 2 threes in the first half, falls loose, and that's going to be a travel on Bradford, who picked up her own pass. First turnover on the Coyotes in the second half. That's 8 for the game. Ottawa with a chance to tie the game with a 3 as they trail 27-24 against number 15 KWU. Schaefer inside to Grizzle. Back up to the left wing to Hughes. Her 3 bucket for Caitlin Hughes as she hits her first 3 of the evening. Ottawa now 4 of 11 from deep. Hughes' first points of the evening, and Ottawa's tied it at 27. Heinen left side, Valine, as they'll run a little dribble handoff. Valine clearing space, right side, finds Bradford. Bradford on the wing, asking for help. Is going to get a screen to her left. She'll use it. Pass right side, going baseline, Amanda Hill. Here pass left side, goes through the hands of Valine, and then tipped out of bounds by Ottawa. And another play that looked like it was last touched by the Coyotes. But it'll stay with Kansas Wesleyan. Four seconds on the shot clock for the Coyotes. They'll inbound just in front of their bench to the left of us. Pass left side, Heiden. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. Loses the handle, stolen away by the Braves. And Hendricks will push it the other way for Ottawa. They've created two turnovers on 2 straight possessions to start the third quarter. Hughes one more time for 3. Halfway down, popped out. And then Schaefer is going to definitely earn her foul as she plows into Kelsey Hens. First personal on Schaefer. First team foul on the Braves. And I think head coach Bruce Tate will live with that one. 8:35 left, third quarter. Coyotes and Braves knotted at 27. Hines on the left wing, back up top. Over to Bradford, sets the screen with Hens. Bradford in the lane, all the way to the basket, floats, scores high off the glass with the right hand. 29-27, Kansas Wesleyan regains the lead. 8:14 to play third quarter. Hendricks between the circles, looking left side. Screen coming from Grizzle. Hendricks right wing. Inside, she'll go to Grizzle. Grizzle spinning left side, tries to go into the body. If Hens can't get the first one to go, her second attempt not going to be there. She kicks it out to Lumen for 3. You betcha. And Ottawa takes their first lead of the third quarter. And Avery Lumen, 4 for 4 from the field, 3 for 3 from deep, as she goes into double figures with 11. Her third straight game going into double figures. Pass left side that was intended for Amanda Hill. Ends up in the hands of Valine out to the left wing with Bradford. Bradford's floater from 5 is an air ball. Hens right there to pick it up. Finds Valine. She'll step into a jumper from 7. Hits the side of the basket. And a rebound by Ottawa. That doesn't happen very often for Kayla Valine where she's off the mark. Schaefer inside, finds Grizzle. Grizzle to the basket, right hand layup's good. And Ottawa goes up by 3. And a timeout called by the Coyotes as the Braves lead number 15 KWU with 7:14 remaining third quarter. It'll be a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Hi, Saver. Walgreens here. We like the way you save. Take coffee. You know it doesn't have to cost $4 a cup, so you make your own. And co-pays on Medicare Part D. You save up to $5 and get 100 balance rewards points on each prescription when Walgreens is your preferred pharmacy. Save smartly on Med D. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Copay savings on Tier 1 generic drugs available through select plans that include Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Points cannot be earned in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Complete details at walgreens.com/balance.
First the beef. One hot and deliciously juicy hunk of quality beef. Then the melty cheese making a run for it like it's sliding into home plate in slow, delicious motion. Don't forget the box. Sweet, beautiful box. Do not eat the box. What does it all add up to? The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. Made with 100% fresh beef. Only at McDonald's. It's perfect. Made perfecter.
Fresh beef available at participating U.S. McDonald's. Excludes Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Braves lead at 32-29. They start the second half on an 8-2 run. The Coyotes use their second timeout. Their first timeout of the evening. Both teams with 4 left. 7:10 remaining third quarter. Heinen pick and roll with Amanda Hill. Up top to Flowers, who came in for Hens at that last break. Flowers in the paint. Spinning right side passes, tipped, ball's loose. Valine picks it up for the Coyotes. Valine inside to Flowers, spinning baseline, a whistle and a foul called on Grizzle. As she will earn her second personal. Second team foul on Ottawa. 6:53 left in the third. Coyotes to inbound to the left of the basket. Valine, short corner to Flowers. Works through the body of Grizzle. Layup comes up short. As she was able to clear space, Grizzle wasn't going to pick up her third foul. And a rebound by Grizzle. Hendricks, right side McAvoy goes by one defender. Cross-court pass finds Lumen. Lumen in the corner. Out to Schaefer. Dangerous pass. They're going to call a foul on Kansas Wesleyan for the hold on Flowers. First team foul on Kansas Wesleyan, third quarter, third personal on Flowers. And the post players in major foul trouble right now for the Coyotes. Inbound to Grizzle in the short corner. She'll face up, finds McAvoy from straight away. McAvoy hesitation, gets to the basket. Her shot's partially blocked. Rebound by Flowers for Kansas Wesleyan. Ottawa at 34% from the field. They're 11 of 32. The Coyotes at 31%, 12 of 38. Flowers, left side, Valine. Cutting inside is Flowers. Doesn't see it coming. A steal for Ottawa. Grizzle takes it away. Grizzle across the timeline, leaves it with Hendricks. Hendricks picks up her dribble, has to go right wing to McAvoy. Cross court pass, Lumen one more time for three. Nothing but net for Avery Lumen. 4 of 4 from deep. She's got 14, and Ottawa leads by 6, their largest of the night. Braves have outscored the Coyotes 11-2, and another steal for Ottawa. Hendricks takes it away from Amanda Hill. Hendricks, right corner, McAvoy for three. It's long, and the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. And it is going to go to Kansas Wesleyan. Kelsey Hins returns for the Coyotes, who trail by 6 with 5:35 remaining in the third quarter. Anthony will check in for the Braves. For Hendricks, Hughes will check in. See who it was that got a seat on the bench. I believe that is Schaefer. 5:35 left third quarter. Ottawa 35, Coyotes 29. The Coyotes have only scored 2 points in this third quarter. Hins, lob inside to Flowers. Layup's good. Make that Amanda Hill with the layup on the backside, and they've done a really good job of running that post game, just having one of the posts fly to the high post, and then just throw that lob pass immediately. Hughes, left corner, Lumen, little hesitation. Double team there, picks it up. Her pass is tipped and stolen away by Kansas Wesleyan. Hill going with it. Amanda Hill to the wing. Picks up her dribble. Lob inside, stolen away by Grizzle. In transition, finds Anthony. Anthony will pick it up, blow it up. And she was 1 on 3. And she'll stand just in front of the 10-second line. Pick coming from Grizzle. She'll roll to the bucket. Anthony decides to kick it up top, left side to Lumen. Screen coming from Mariah. Lumen's right side pass going to be tipped out of bounds by Kansas Wesleyan. We'll stay with Ottawa with 9 on the shot clock. Vaughn will come in for the Braves. As the inbound finds Anthony with 8 seconds, has to work quickly. Hughes attacking, runner well off the mark. Ball's loose, picked up by Bradford, the Coyotes. Bradford 2-on-1 the other way. Beautiful pass inside Amanda Hill. She'll score off the glass. Coyotes within 2 as they go on a 4-0 run. Braves 35, Coyotes 33, 4:19 left third quarter. Hughes, back to Vaughn, middle of the floor. Left side pass, Anthony. Faces up. Off the screen is McAvoy. Trying to jump the screen is Valine. She gets a piece of it. Vaughn tracks it down, though, for the Braves. Vaughn to the short corner. Picks up her dribble. Skip pass finds Anthony. Pass in the corner to Hughes. Ball is loose and knocked out of bounds by Kansas Wesleyan. Good idea by Anthony to make that quick pass. It was just off the mark and a little low. Braves now 6 of 15 from 3. 3 seconds for Anthony to get a shot up. Trying to attack. Step back jumper. Front rim no good, as it did draw a rim, but a rebound for Amanda Hill. Coyotes with a chance to tie the game with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Hins down low to Hill. Her jumper short. Gets her own rebound. Putback's no good either. Rebound by Vaughn. Vaughn finds Anthony. In the corner, McAvoy. Wide open 3. It's in and out. Rebound by Grizzle. Looking for the putback. Shot's blocked, and then a whistle and a foul on the backside. As it goes on Hins, that's her 3rd personal. Kelsey Hins has not scored tonight. Into the game for the Coyotes is Kayla Hill. Hins will have to sit. Ottawa 35, Kansas Wesleyan 33. Head coach Ryan Showman asking for an explanation from the officials. I can't blame him, as it looked like there was a lot of ball, and that foul might not have even been on Hintz. Free throw no good for Grizzle. Mariah with 8 points and 9 boards, as she has been all over the defensive glass for the Braves. Second on the way for Mariah is short. Rebound by Amanda Hill, so Ottawa unable to take advantage. Kelsey Hins going to the bench. Both teams with 2 team fouls in the third quarter. Pass down low to Hill. Works on Vaughn. Hill picks up her dribble. Pass right side to Heinen. Heinen in the corner to Hill for 3. It's going to draw a rim. That's it. And goes out of bounds back to Ottawa. Coyotes 3 of 8 from 3. 14 of 43 overall. Marina and Sloan will check in for Valine and Bradford. Mariba hasn't scored tonight, but she's had some defensive rebounds. Sloan has 1 rebound and 4 points. Anthony in the right corner. Dangerous cross-court pass does find Hendricks as the Coyotes a little slow to transition. Three-pointer step back for Anthony is good in the right corner. Ottawa back up by 5 as Jennifer Anthony was able to drive on Mariba. As the freshman got caught flat-footed, three-pointer on the other end's an air ball. But an offensive rebound, ball's picked up, it's loose, and it's going to go out of bounds, last touch by the Braves. Ottawa hits their 7th three of the night. Brianna Knight will check in for Mariah Grizzle. Coyotes inbound left of their own basket with 2:30 remaining third quarter. Kansas Wesleyan with make that 6 points in the quarter and a reach-in foul as Ottawa was able to get a steal. And that'll be the 14th foul on the Coyotes for Amanda Hill, her first personal, and that is the leading scorer going to the bench as Flowers will come back in with 3 fouls. I would expect that trip to the bench will be very short for Amanda Hill. Ottawa 38, Kansas Wesleyan 33. Coyotes won the first matchup by 25, and they led the whole way in Salina back in January. Hughes inside the Knight, it's going to be kicked out of bounds, will stay with Ottawa. And you hear assistant coach Brandon Bedell get off his feet and tell his freshmen to continue to roll back to the basket after you make that initial pass. If she does that, that's an uncontested layup. Instead, it stays with Ottawa as it was kicked out of bounds. Anthony in the right corner, backing in, spinning right side, leaves it for Vaughn, but it's stolen away by Sloan one more time. Ottawa's 16th turnover. Sloan quickly into the front court. Right corner, Valine. 1:56 left, third quarter, to Flowers, and a reach-in foul on Ottawa. As Flowers put the ball on the deck. Second personal on Anthony. Lumen will come into the game for the Braves. Anthony will take his seat. Ottawa's bench has outscored the Coyotes 13-8. Inbound left side finds Sloan out on the wing. Up top to Mariba. Left wing to Valine. Trying to go down low to Flowers. So instead they'll go to Sloan, who was the runner on the baseline. Ball's loose. Vaughn almost gets the steal. Valine tracks it down with 5 on the shot clock. Mariba off the screen, finds Sloan, throws up a wild 3. It hits front rim. It looks good leaving her hand, and a rebound for Ottawa. Pass left side is going to be stolen by Sloan, and she has read every pass that Ottawa has tried to make in transition today. Has to be her 4th or 5th steal. Shot inside, not going to go. Flowers gets her own rebound. Put back good with the left hand. Coyotes' last bucket was at the 4:29 mark. It went over 3 minutes without a basket, and they only trailed by 3. Knight inside has it go off her foot, and a steal for the Coyotes. Going the other way with it is Sloan. Mariba left open on the wing, decides to go down low to Hill. Turnaround shot blocked by Vaughn, and Ottawa with it going the other way. Lumen to the left wing, picks it up. Cross-court pass is stolen. Flowers was just trailing back defensively, and Lumen put it right into her hands. Ottawa's turned it over on 3 straight possessions. They've got 19 turnovers on the night. Mariba Left corner to Wesleyan. 18 on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock. At the free throw line. Pass left side is Hill. Back to Mariba. Right side to Sloan. To Mariba, right corner. Mariba back to Sloan with 5 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Kayla Hill. Pass right side. Mariba's three is going to be an air ball. Rebound by Lumen with 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. Lumen driving. We're going to get in the lane. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it out. Corner three for Hendricks. In and out. But Ottawa will take a 3-point lead into the fourth quarter over number 15, Kansas Wesleyan. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Save up to 50% on all Napa Gold filters during the annual Farm Filter Sale, February 10th through February 22nd.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
When the wait for nacho fries is too much, two friends take matters into their own hands.
Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu? We will.
But will all the Mexican spices go to their heads? Because once you get a taste,
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
You'll always want more.
Oh, we're just getting started.
Taste the fries and warm nacho cheese sauce that inspired it all, and get your nacho fries today. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only.
Here are 3 things about Vistaprint business cards. Which do you think is true? 1, our business cards are now edible. 2, our business cards now come with sound effects. 3, our business cards now ship for free. Yep, it's 3. All Vistaprint business cards now ship free, and that goes for any style and quantity. You pick the style, the shape, and the paper. The result is a card you're proud to hand out. So visit Vistaprint.com for free shipping on all business cards in any style and any quantity. Just use promo code 3131. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 3131.
Ottawa hits 4 threes in the third quarter, and they lead it by 3, 38-35 as we start the fourth. Ottawa on the evening, 7 of 17 from deep. 33% overall, 13 of 39. The Coyotes at 30%, 15 of 50. And 3 of 11 from 3. Ottawa leads it. And we'll have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Collins right corner. And she's check into the game for Knight. McAvoy, along with Lumen, Hendricks, and Grizzle on the floor. 15 on the shot clock. Hendricks looking for Lumen as Lumen and McAvoy run into each other. Bradford with the steal going the other way. Bradford to the bucket, layup's good in the foul. And Ottawa's turnovers, that gets them to 20. Coyotes have scored 18 points off of 20 Ottawa turnovers. First team foul on Ottawa in the fourth quarter. First personal on Lumen, who has 14 to lead the way for the Braves. Bradford with a chance to tie it up with a free throw does. Amanda Hill leading the way for the Coyotes with 15, and we're knotted up at 38. 9:35 to go. Going back and forth is Collins and Hendricks until they cross the logo. Pass right side into the hands of Hendricks, who's in the middle of the floor. Screen coming from Grizzle at the elbow. Grizzle looking to get the basketball. Hendricks finally goes to her at the right block. Grizzle up and under on hands, gets it to go. Looked like she might have been leaning a little too far forward. And found a way to put enough spin on it to get it to drop. Grizzle into double figures with 10. Heinen on the right wing, 5-10s in the short corner. Lob down low, misses everyone, and the steal for Cameron Collins. Collins, right side McAvoy. McAvoy takes the contact and is going to throw it off the hands of Amanda Hill. It'll stay with Ottawa as it goes out of bounds. 8:50 to remain. Kieran Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa 40. K-Dub 38. Lumina inbound near midcourt. She'll find Hendricks between the circle. Left side to Collins. Collins in the middle of the floor. Works it back left side to Hendricks. Right wing McAvoy. Three-pointer from Maddie. Draws for him. That's it. Offensive rebound by Grizzle. And a foul called on Kansas Wesleyan. Goes on Bradford. Her third personal, first team foul on the Coyotes in the fourth quarter. Ottawa's been able to hold the rebounding edge. That was something that the Coyotes got all over Ottawa in the first matchup. Ottawa's out-rebounded the Coyotes 36-29 tonight. Lumen trying to drive, loses the handle. It's picked up by McAvoy. McAvoy's lob down low to Grizzle. Her pass back to her to Collins. 8 on the shot clock. Collins to McAvoy. McAvoy inside, draws the contact. Shot's no good. Ball's loose. It's tipped out of bounds by Kansas Wesleyan. And it will stay with Ottawa once more. Coyotes have won 6 straight in the series. And are on a 5-game winning streak coming into tonight. Double team on Grizzle, going baseline. Kicks it in the corner to Lumen, and she'll fall out of bounds. There's a turnover on the Braves once more. Vaughn will come into the game for the Braves. She'll check in for Cameron Collins. 8:07 to play, Ottawa 40, KWU 38. And the final home game of 2019-20 for the Braves, as they honor their 4 seniors this evening. Heinen, right side, finds Amanda Hill. They're trying to post up Hens. The runner from Amanda Hill from 6 feet. That is such a tough angle. And she'll knock it in, and Amanda Hill up to 17. Kelsey Hens has not scored tonight. For the Coyotes, they've only had 4 players score on the night, and 2 of those in double figures. We're tied at 40. McAvoy going baseline. Kicks it in the corner to Hendricks. Almost falling out of bounds herself. Out to Grizzle. Grizzle driving baseline on Hill. Kicks it in the corner to McAvoy. Picks up her dribble, finds Grizzle open. 3 from Mariah is short. Rebound is loose. Picked up by the Coyotes. They got a chance to take the lead. 7:18 to go, tied at 40. Goes behind the back is Bradford. Ball's loose, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Coyotes. Kansas Wesleyan's 14th turnover. Anthony will come into the game along with Caitlin Hughes. Hendricks and Lumen will sit. Defensive slugfest here in Ottawa with 7:14 to go in the 4th quarter, and at stake for the Coyotes is a share of the KCAC championship. Anthony's in trouble, crossover dribble, loser footing, and the foul called on Bradford as they brought the double team as Anthony crossed the timeline and had her in trouble as Bradford picks up her 4th personal, 2nd team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. They will bring Sloan back into the game. Hughes will inbound for Ottawa right in front of us. Ottawa stacks it up in front of her, and they'll go to Anthony in the backcourt. Right wing, Hughes puts the ball overhead, takes 1 dribble, skip pass, finds Anthony. Unable to draw any space, finds McAvoy, who dribbles baseline inside. It'll go to Grizzle. Grizzle driving inside, trying to work on Hens. Kicks it out to Hughes. 3-pointer from Kane on the way. It's off the front rim. Rebound by Liz Vaughn. Another offensive rebound for Ottawa. The Braves on the night have 10 offensive boards. They are out rebounding the Coyotes 38-30. Anthony right wing. Up top they find Vaughn. Left side of the floor to McAvoy. 4 seconds for Maddie. Maddie in the lane. Shot's going to be blocked out of bounds by Hens with 1 second on the shot clock. Sub for the Coyotes. They will bring in Kayla Hill for Amanda Hill. And it's got to be under a second. Anthony's inbound, finds Vaughn. She'll throw up a shot. It misses everything. And a shot clock violation on the Braves. 6:23 left. Ottawa and Kansas Wesleyan knocked up, or are tied up at 40. Knotted up at 40 is what I was looking for there. Pass left side. No look pass inside by Hens. It doesn't turn into anything. It was too far down low for Valine, but a great look. They'll go to Hens. Hens baseline driving off the glass, scores her first bucket of the night. And she gives the Coyotes a 2-point lead, 42-40. Not a whole lot Vaughn can do as Hens went over the top of her with the left hand. 5:50 to go, 4th quarter. Ottawa's led the majority of this second half after the Coyotes took a 3-point lead into the break. 3-pointer from McAvoy, yes sir. Ottawa's 8-3 of the evening. They are 8 of 22, and they regain the lead at 43-42. McAvoy now with 9. Kayla Hill, right short corner. They're trying to post up Hens down low. They'll get it to her. She goes baseline on Vaughn, throws up a shot, draws rim. That's it. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Kelsey Hens. Back to the Braves. 5:20 to go, 4th quarter. Sub coming for Ottawa. Lumen will check into the game for McAvoy. Coyotes not shot the ball well. They're 18 of 54, Ottawa 15 of 47. And again, the double team comes as soon as Ottawa crosses half court. Ottawa able to break it this time, though. Anthony one dribble, kicks it to Hughes. Ottawa swings it from right to left. Now back the other way. Anthony by one defender. Goes double clutch layup, just comes up short, and then a foul called on Ottawa as Grizzle ran into Hintz. Great look there by Anthony. The fake reversal. Got up in the air, double clutch, couldn't get it to drop. Into the game for the Coyotes is Amanda Hill, as she got a very short break. Kelsey Hens will get a breather with 4:59 to play. Ottawa with a 1-point lead over number 15 Kansas Wesleyan. Ottawa has not beaten a ranked opponent this season. Pass in the corner to Sloan. Back to Valine, left open for three on the wing. Valine long, but an offensive rebound for Sloan. Right side, Amanda Hill. At the free throw line, spins left side, finds Sloan on the wing. Sloan left open for three. She'll swing it right side of the floor to Hyden for three. It's off the front rim, rebound by Vaughn, able to take it away from Valine. Vaughn picks up her dribble, kicks it in the corner. Anthony one more time for three. It's in and out. Ball tipped around. Tough break for Grizzle, who looked like she had the offensive rebound, but then it took an odd bounce off the side of the basket and into the hands of Jamie Sloan. Sloan right side for Hyden, 4:08 to play. To the free throw line to Hill. Floater, Hill's jumper, no good. Rebound, fought for, ball's loose. Vaughn has it, gets it taken away by Valine. They find Hill down low. Hill throws up another wild shot, and she'll draw the foul on either Grizzle or Hughes. Two free throws upcoming for Amanda Hill. Foul goes on Hughes, her second personal. Third team foul on Ottawa in the fourth quarter. Anthony will check out. Hendricks will return. Amanda Hill with 17, make it 18 as she hits the first one. One more free throw upcoming for Amanda Hill. It's good. Back to a 1-point lead for the Coyotes. McAvoy will come in for Hughes. Hens will check back in as the Coyotes go into a full court press with a 1-point lead and 3:57 to play. Ottawa's turned it over 22 times. Vaughn's inbound finds Lumen. Had to come back and get it. She'll go back to Vaughn. Vaughn to Lumen, left side Hendricks. Hendricks had the numbers, but she'll bring it back to midcourt with 3:44 to play. Coyotes up by one, 44-43, looking to clinch a share of the KCAC regular season title. Hendricks, inside it'll go to Grizzle. Grizzle works on Hens. Little hesitation shot, still blocked. Ball's loose, picked up by Kelsey Hens, and the Coyotes have numbers going the other way with Bradford. Bradford, left side pass to Amanda Hill. Her pivot foot might have moved. Pass in the corner to Valine. Valine to Hill, no one there for Ottawa to defend. Misses the point blank jumper, offensive rebound, put back good by Kelsey Hens. Largest lead of the fourth quarter for the Coyotes, as they're on a 4-0 run, and they're up 46-43. 3:05 to play. Ottawa's going to take a timeout. And it will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them as Ottawa trails Kansas Wesleyan 46-43. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Check out Napa Auto Parts first quarter real deals at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Braves trail 46-43. The Coyotes in the midst of an 11-5 run in this fourth quarter. Lumen will inbound in front of us. And they're going to deny Hendricks. And the inbound does find her in the backcourt. And she crosses the Andy Carrier logo at the middle of the floor. Lumen into the short corner, picks up her dribble. Has to leave it with McAvoy in the right corner. McAvoy in the lane, right side pass to Hughes. Hughes by one defender. Runner from 7. Good in the bucket, in the foul. Caitlin Hughes able to hit the floater, was hit on the left arm. Good thing she's a right-handed shooter. And Ottawa with a chance to tie it up. Hughes just taking what the defense gave her as she was able to go by Jamie Sloan. Third team foul on the Coyotes, fourth personal on Haley Bradford. Free throw good, and we're tied at 46. That foul is actually going to be called on Hins. No, my apologies, it's going to go on Sloan, her first personal. Tied at 46, 2:43 to play in Wilson Fieldhouse. Final home game of the year for the Braves. Lob inside to Hins. Takes some contact, no whistle. Grizzle gets the rebound. Hins had great position. Couldn't capitalize from 2 feet. 2:30 left. Right wing pass McAvoy. Down low, they'll go to Grizzle. Double team. Finds Hendricks to the bucket. Her shot's blocked by Bradford on the backside, and a rebound for the Coyotes. As Amanda Hill, of course, picks it up. She has had quite the night. 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Inside layup for her is good as she got on a mismatch. McAvoy trying to guard her, and that's an easy win there for the Coyotes every time. McAvoy at 5'4". Amanda Hill at 6 foot, and it's back to a 2-point lead for the Coyotes. 2 minutes to play. Hendricks works the right side of the floor. At the elbow, they'll go to Hughes. Backside pass to Lumen. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Kansas Wesleyan as Lumen ended up on the floor. 11 on the shot clock for the Braves, who will inbound across from us. Just in front of the student section, they'll go to Hendricks. Ottawa's got to work quickly. Hendricks, the screen set by Grizzle. Sloan fought through it. Pass left side to Lumen. Lumen with the runner, comes up with an air ball, and that is going to be a shot clock violation. Looked like Bradford might have caught her on the arm on the jumper. 1:37 left. Neither team in the bonus. Both teams with 3 team fouls with just 1:37 remaining. See if Ottawa might try and use one here. The clock is running down. 48-46, Coyotes lead. Wesleyan left wing in the short corner to Hins. Hins goes baseline all the way to the basket. Layup's good in the foul. As that one goes on Grizzle for her 4th personal. And that is the 14th foul with 1:26 remaining. Chance for a 3-point play for Kelsey Hins, who had no points through 3 quarters, has 6 in the 4th. Big buckets for the sophomore. Free throw's no good. It remains in a 4-point deficit for Ottawa. Hughes in the right corner, and a timeout called by the Braves with 1:16 to play, as it'll be a 30-second timeout. Braves down by 4. Listen to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOF.
We can talk about the ABCs of dining out, appetizer, beverage, and course, but that would lead to the DEFs, dine, entree, and food. So instead of going through all the other letters, the only ones you really need to remember are PTG, Primetime Grill. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is the new and exciting lunch and dinner destination in South Ottawa. Enjoy juicy burgers, specially prepared Kansas cuisine, delicious desserts, and your favorite drinks. And with 42 screens, you'll understand why game time is primetime. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, where it's always good, clean fun. And food.
Coyotes lead it by 4, 1:16 remaining. Ottawa with 21 on the shot clock, 1:16 on the game clock. Hendricks to inbound it to the left of the basket. All the way up top, they find Lumen to McAvoy. McAvoy in the lane, picks up her dribble, leaves it with Lumen, goes through her hands, picks it up in the right wing. Back up top to Hughes. Hughes down low to Grizzle. Grizzle, left side pass to Hendricks. Back to Lumen. 3-pointer from straight away is short. Rebound by the Coyotes. 1 minute to play. Ottawa's got a foul. Ball's loose. And the ball is still on the floor. McAvoy battling for it. Bradford comes away with it. Pass left side to Sloan, and the Coyotes can run some clock. They can work it under 30 seconds. Ottawa not going to foul quite yet. Wesleyan on the wing. Now they foul with 42.2 left. And sending Caleb Wesleyan to the line for 2. Sterling all over York, 61-30. So the Coyotes still look like they're going to win it all to themselves tonight, have a chance to win it outright on Saturday. They pull out the win here. First free throw good for Wesleyan. As a team, the Coyotes come in shooting 76%. And they have hit some big free throws down the stretch on the evening. Kansas Wesleyan is 6 of 9, making 7 of 10. And another timeout will be called by Ottawa with 42.2 to play and trailing by 6. And we'll wait to see if it is a full. It is going to be a 30. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
When the wait for nacho fries is too much, two friends take matters into their own hands.
Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu. We will.
But will all the Mexican spices go to their heads? Because once you get a taste,
nacho fries are back. It's over.
You'll always want more.
Oh, we're just getting started.
Taste the fries and warm nacho cheese sauce that inspired it all, and get your nacho fries today at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only.
Coyotes lead it by 6. Ottawa to inbound on their side of the floor with Avery Lumen, joined by Hendricks, Hughes, McAvoy, and Grizzle. 42.2 on the game clock. Full shot clock for the Braves. Lumen, we're going to step through. Step back 3 for Avery is blocked. Ball's loose, picked up by Sloan, and Ottawa is going to foul with 35.6, and it looks like the Coyotes are going to escape. For Avery Lumen, that'll be her second personal. And Coyotes already in the double bonus. Jamie Sloan has played some big minutes off the bench tonight. She's got 4 points, 3 rebounds. First free throw, no good. That is her first free throw attempt of the evening. Coyotes 7 of 11 overall. Coyotes looking for their 20th conference win of the season. Second's no good either. Braves still have a chance here, but need to get a bucket quickly. Hendricks, hesitation, gets to the right corner, picks up her dribble. Up top, she finds Lumen. Lumen straightaway 3 on the way, off the mark, rebound, pulled down by Hens. Ball's loose, still loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. And instead, they're going to call the foul on Hendricks for the reach-in on Hens with 19.6 to go. Last basket by the Braves was at the 2:42 mark on that three-point play by Caitlin Hughes. And Ottawa now down to 30% from the field, 16 of 55. Make that 29.1%. The Coyotes at 21 of 62. Hens free throw in and out. I have to think Hens is in the running for newcomer of the year in the KCAC. Had some dominant performances. Hasn't been her best night tonight, but she hits the free throw to give the Coyotes a 7-point lead. As Ottawa will use their final timeout with 19.6 to play and trailing by 7. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Here are 3 things about Vistaprint business cards. Which do you think is true? 1, our business cards are now edible. 2, our business cards now come with sound effects. 3, our business cards now ship for free. Yep, it's 3. All Vistaprint business cards now ship free, and that goes for any style and quantity. You pick the style, the shape, and the paper. The result is a card you're proud to hand out. So visit Vistaprint.com for free shipping on all business cards in any style and any quantity. Just use promo code 3131. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 3131.
Coyotes lead it by 7, 19.6 remaining. Ottawa hasn't had a field goal for almost 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter after battling back to tie it up at 46. The Coyotes on a 7-0 run. And Ottawa's going to need some magic here down the stretch. A 3 would be very helpful right now, but any type of bucket would help the Braves at this point, as they are in danger of dropping their 15th game in conference play, 18th overall, and would eliminate them from the KCAC tournament. Coyotes looking to steal up a share of the KCAC title with a win tonight here in Wilson Fieldhouse. Lumen to inbound for the Braves, 19.6 to go. In the corner, she'll find McAvoy. McAvoy off the screen, picks up her dribbles, in trouble. Shot clock is off. Hughes to the basket. Her layup's good in the foul with 12.6 to go. So Ottawa within 5 with 12.6 to play. A chance to make it 4 with a made free throw. And Ottawa will have to foul immediately. Hughes can capitalize on the three-point play. Looks like the Coyotes will use a timeout. After the free throw, it's no good. Ball's loose, and it'll be last touched by Ottawa. Coyotes will use a 30-second timeout as Heinen will check in. We'll take that 30. Braves trail by 5, 11 seconds left. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KLFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
11.9 remaining. Inbound will come from Caleb Aline, just in front of the Coyote bench. Pass will be knocked out of bounds by Ottawa as McAvoy knocks it into the Coyote bench with 11.5 to go. Now they're going to ask how much time ran off. And they're actually going to move it to 11.2. Not sure how 7/10 of a second ran off there, but officials saw otherwise. Inbound finds Bradford. She falls out of bounds, but a smart play. Throw it in the hands of Amanda Hill. And a foul called on Ottawa with 8.7 to go. Ottawa almost was given a gift there by the Coyotes with 8.7 to play. And Hill back to the free throw line for Kansas Wesleyan. Hill with 21 on 9 of 19 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the foul line to go along with 7 boards. First one's good for her. Coyotes 9 of 15 as a team from the foul line. Second on the way for Hill, rattles in. 7-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan, their largest of the fourth quarter. Clock running, 5 seconds left. Lumen, three-pointer on the wing, hit on the arm with 3 seconds to go, and she'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's Caleb Aline caught her. Lumen shoots 3 for the Braves with 3.0 left. Lumen's free throw good. Senior has led the way tonight for the Braves. She's got 15. On 5 of 8 shooting, 4 of 7 from 3. Hits the second. Gets the Braves within 5. The Coyotes are going to take a timeout after this last free throw from Lumen, which is long. Rebounds picked up by Bradford, and she's fouled with 1.8. (55-50) Coyotes lead, and starting to sink in that they are going to win a share of the KCAC. They will improve on the year to 20-3 in conference, 24-5 overall. Number 15 in the nation. Second on the way for Bradford as she made the first. Second is good. Up to a 7-point lead, 1.8 remaining. They'll inbound it to Hendricks. And Hendricks will not take his final shot as the Coyotes will win it 57-50 over the Ottawa University Braves and claim a share of the KCAC title. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our 4th visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Mark your calendar now so you don't miss the 2020 KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, coming March 7th and 8th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. For vendor booth information, email sales@kofo.com or call 785-242-1220.
Back here in Wilson Fieldhouse as Ottawa comes up short tonight by a final of 57-50 to number 15, Kansas Wesleyan. We're joined by head coach Bruce Tate. Coach, your team did a lot of things right defensively tonight. Yep. We're on the boards at one point by +9. And down the stretch, it seems like Kansas Wesleyan was able to go to their two-game post play with Hens and Hill to kind of break away with the win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Amanda Hill, Kelsey Hines stepped up big. I thought we did a great job of containing her here all night, and she made plays when she needed to. Hill, she's a great scorer. Bradford came out and made some big shots, but there was key offensive rebounds and key moments. But I'm just most disappointed in the number of turnovers we had. We usually don't turn the ball over that much, and you lose by 7, turn it over 23 times. You can feel that, and we definitely beat ourselves tonight.
The team got down by 8 there in the second quarter, battled back to get it within 3 at halftime. You start the second half on an 8-2 run, and you could definitely sense the tension for the Coyote bench. They turned the ball over 4 or 5 times over about 7 or 8 possessions. Team seemed to have them in a really good spot, and it really started with defense tonight, forcing 14 turnovers and coming away with 10 steals. Yeah,
absolutely. We definitely had them on their heels, and I thought we came in here and competed extremely well, and they were playing for a conference championship tonight, and we were playing for playoff position, and your conference champion prevailed, tonight and made some plays in key moments, and you got to take their hat off to them. They had a great season, but we let one slip by, and this one's going to hurt for a while, but we got to shake it off and try to finish this season here with a win.
Your senior Avery Lumen ends up with 16 points, 5 of 8 from the floor, 4 of 7 from 3. Had a steal in 29 minutes, played more minutes than anyone else on the floor outside of Mariah. How impressive has it been for her to battle back from the injuries she's had over the last year and has really put in some strong performances down the stretch of your
Yeah, absolutely. She's definitely having a great season, and coming from the ACL, coming from the freak sickness with the stomach thing that put some things kind of out of sync for us, but man, she's been shooting the ball great. She's the second best three-point shooter percentage-wise in the conference, behind Amanda Hill tonight. So you had 2 of the best three-point shooters shooting it out tonight, and Avery won that battle. So 4 for 7. She had a great performance, and it's tough to see it close out for her, but I'm very, very proud of how she bounced back and stuck with it, and that's what senior leaders need to do.
You finish your season on Saturday making a trip to McPherson, a team you beat earlier this year at Wilson Fieldhouse by a final of 71-57. Eliminated from the conference tournament, but at the same time, you want to send these seniors out the right way.
Yeah, absolutely. MAC hasn't been a place where we played extremely well, and I'd love to go down there and end this season here with a win. We can go do that. We do our things what we need to do here defensively, go down there and shoot the ball like in stretches we did tonight. I think we can be really successful.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us, and go join your seniors.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have final stats. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Good news! The deadline to travel with the KOFO Travel Club to the Downstream Casino in Quapaw, Oklahoma has been extended. Round-trip motor coach travel, 1 night of luxury accommodations, 3 great meals, and $15 in gaming cash, all for just $135 per person. Jackpot! Departing Ottawa March 4th at 8:30 in the morning, returning the evening of March 5th. Booking deadline is now Tuesday, February 25th. Call now so you're guaranteed a spot. 785-242-2212. That's 785-242-2212. The KOFO Travel Club, formerly known as the People's Bank 50-Plus Travel Club. Only now, there's no age restriction. Anyone can participate. Come join the adventure. Come enjoy the fun with the KOFO Travel Club from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Welcome back. Lady Braves by a final of 57-50 to number 15 at Kansas Wesleyan. We'll give you your final stats. Leading the way for the Braves, Avery Lumen, 16 points and 3 rebounds. Mariah Grizzle, 10 points, 12 boards for another double-double. Taylon Hughes, 8 points and 1 rebound. Maddie McAvoy, 9 points, 2 boards. Liz Vaughn, 1 point and 12 rebounds to go along with 1 block and 1 steal. Jennifer Anthony with 6 points off the bench. The Braves shoot 30% from the floor, knocked down 8 threes as they were 8 of 26, and went to the foul line 13 times and made 8 of them. Kansas Wesleyan wins the battle on fast break points, 8-7 off turnovers, 25-16 as they were able to capitalize on 23 Ottawa turnovers. Coyotes win the battle in the paint, 34-14. Braves win bench points, 16-10, and second chance points in favor of the Coyotes, 6-3. Coyotes outscored the Braves 14-10 in the first. Braves outscored the Coyotes 14-13 in the second. Braves outscored Kansas Wesleyan 14-8 in the third, but the Coyotes win it by 10 in the fourth quarter, 22-12, and win it by a final of 57-50. Braves on the year will fall to 8-15 in the KCAC, 8-18 overall. They will take on McPherson to finish the regular season as they have now been eliminated from the KCAC tournament. I want to thank everyone for listening this evening. We'll be back for the men's contest as they honor the seniors here at Wilson Fieldhouse right now. Expect about 10 or 15 minutes before you bring it back here to Wilson Fieldhouse. You can listen to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO, brought to you by our Braves sports title